my lovely Leos. This is your July 2017 reading. So this time we're going to do things differently. We're going to use the John Holland Oracle deck instead of the regular tarot deck this month. And also, you're going to be seeing this beautiful face instead of the cards instead. And if you guys don't like it and y'all don't want to see this, then let me know in the comments and we can always go back to just looking at the cards. But this is actually going to be my second reading, because when I first recorded for you guys, somehow when I tried to transfer the files, it got messed up and I couldn't open it, so now I gotta redo it. And with the first reading, I already picked out all the cards and shuffled and all that, so now we're just gonna have to kind of start without the shuffling. But so the first card that I did get is the 5, which is financial and material changes, okay? With this card, it's red, and when it's red with John Holland, it represents pentacles, okay? So anything that's created, you know, materially, like money, relationships, stability, security, all of that, that's what entails in this 5 card, okay? So it's talking about material changes in your past. Now, this is your recent past. So maybe in the past you had some problems, you were feeling maybe left out in the cold. You guys as a relationship were suffering from something, maybe it's financial, you know, financial loss, or not making enough money, or maybe spiritually, you know, it's just like you were left out. So with this, it's just, the card is from your recent past. You weren't going through very good times, okay? You're kind of suffering a little bit from loss of something. So the next card that I did get is the 9, which is material harvest, and this is also another pentacle card. And usually with the 9 in tarot, it's, you know, it speaks about someone who is very independent, that's worked hard and has created all this money and wealth and abundance, that they're able to just kind of chill and relax and, you know, take vacations, holidays, and really enjoy the things in life that they work so hard for, okay? So this is your present now. So you're kind of just chilling now and, you know, doing good on your own independently, okay? So the next card I got for your future is the shadow card, okay? And with the shadow card, it actually represents the moon in the tarot deck, okay? With the moon, it speaks about intuitions, having higher intuition, and you know, sometimes there's some type of deceivement or something that's going on that you're kind of confused about. And with the one with John Holland, when it says shadow, you see how there's that one man and he's looking at his shadow self. So when we say shadow, okay, in the spiritual world, we're talking about things that are blocking you from you going places. Like it's things that you need to work on within yourself, okay? If you have like fears, you know, and other issues that you really need to face to get yourself out of this rut. So you can move on as well. Okay. So the cards that also popped out when I was shuffling, I have the 9, which is spiritual strength. The John Holland, it represents this color purple means spirituality, okay? That's why it says spiritual strength. But it also represents the wands as well. So 9 of wands, it's like someone who's been through so much shit, but he's sticking to it. He's trying to push through it, you know? And not giving up, okay? Because 9 means completion, like you're gonna go for it no matter what it takes, okay? So the other card that did pop out as well is the 6, moving on. So this is like the 6 of swords, and swords are all about mental, and no, you're not mental, but mental issues that you're having, your thoughts that you're suffering from. So this is just a card of saying that, you know, there's a time of healing. So, you know, maybe a relationship's healing, or y'all are both moving away to heal, things in that nature. So this is really a good card when after something like the 5, okay, when you're going through all these issues, obstacles, and challenges, you know, now with the 6, it's like you're moving away from that, you know, to a better place to heal. So another card that I did get that popped out It's number 5 as well. It's all about changes too. It's the throat chakra. And with the throat chakra, what Spirit is trying to tell me is that there's some type of communications that need to be made. Maybe one party is not communicating or the other, but there needs to be communications to get past these, the 5 of Pentacles, which is the hard times, okay? So putting all these cards together, what I can see is that in your past, you went through some hard times. Maybe you were having financial issues. Maybe the other person was having financial issues. But now, presently, it's like as being alone independently, working independently, you've gained so much financially. You're on your feet now. You're so much you're in a much better place. Okay? And I feel it's like maybe one of the persons now, because with the Moon card, the shadow, it's like some type of deceivement or some type of misunderstanding, confused, somebody's confused. Maybe one of the people, needs help from you. You've been so, independently successful, and it's like they needed help from you in the past, and you don't know, like, whether should I help them or her or not, and vice versa. Maybe you needed help from this person. And so they're trying to debate, like, what should I do? And it's causing like a rift in this relationship or whatever it is. Because what I see is like with the spiritual strength, it's like just forging through, pushing through with all the bad times and stuff to getting to completion. And these 9s are all about completion here, okay? Spiritual strength and also material harvest, okay? It's pushing through, having that power to get to this harvest that you're trying to, have. And also with the healing as well, there needs to be communications between you two, okay, about the situation. And so it just has to deal with just facing your shadows, looking within yourself. What are your fears? What's stopping you? What's blocking you from getting to where you need to go, whether it's helping someone out or not, what's blocking you. But in all, I see that you guys pushing through just along, as long as there's communications with this, with this relationship, or maybe with someone that's coming in soon, you're no longer, you were in a bad place, now you're at a completion where it's such a better place. And also with the 1 and the 8, put them together, it's a 9, so 9 as well. I have 999 here, so 9 is all about completion, okay? Do your work, do your shadow work, okay? Once you do that, you're going to start healing and push through. So another thing, like I do see, maybe it's somebody that was going through hard times, and now it's like you've made your success and you made your money, and it's like you're not, and this other person's needing help from you, and you're not sure what to do, which way to go. Or maybe it's the other way around, to where, this person wants to help you, but it's like you've been so independent for so long, and you feel like your ego is going to be torn down because you're accepting help from this person. Okay, so let me focus a little bit. Okay, so we have the whip. We have the scythe. We have the key. So for financial and material changes, the 5 of Pentacles, some type of arguments about decisions, that was for success, for there's something that was really important. There was some type of argument that took place that caused this financial strain or this bad time in your life in the past, recent past, okay? For the moon, the shadow, I got crossroads, coffin, garden. Okay, so it's some type of decision that needs to be made, or a final decision about this whole thing, this whole event, this whole situation. So maybe it's some type of decision that you make that it's type of final decision that you're confused about, that you're deceived about helping this person out, or wanting independence, or not helping this person out, okay? But it shows that, you know, you need to have spiritual strength and hold on, and to just continue to push forward. And as far as your thoughts and everything else, that there's going to be a time soon that you're going to move on from this to heal, okay? But there needs to be communications about the situation in order for it to heal, okay? So that's all I see. So let's move on to the Angels Oracle deck, and let's see what Archangel Michael and his posse has to say. All right, one card popped out. So it says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at your work in your love life, okay? So whatever it is, this, either you're moving on or you're working things out, but this is worth waiting for, and that's why it's saying to you know, move on, move past this, have that spiritual strength to continue to fight, you know, to where you want to be in your life as far as love and everything else, okay? So whoever's coming in, or whoever that you do work it out with, is telling you it's worth waiting for. Divine is. And it says, of course, again, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So with the throat chakra here, they're all telling you that you need to discuss this, okay? To see it through, okay? To heal, to get over these things and to move on, okay? So this month for you Leos, we got to talk. Use your throat chakra. Anyway, so that's all my reading for the month of July. I hope you guys liked it, and if not, let me know. But if you really did and you like seeing this face, then like and subscribe for me. And if you wanted a reading, then go ahead and look at the bottom description, and it'll show you my web address, and you can contact me there at susiestar222@gmail.com, or you can go to my website at susiestar.com. So I'll see you guys for August when it's our birthday. Till then, take care.